All right, good morning, fifth graders. We're going to continue a little bit with algebra. I think that you're going to find this work pretty darn easy, but I think that it's an important concept or important skill for you to know. So sometimes you can find these on tests, and it's just a good skill building exercise for you to do. So we've been working with algebra. Remember, algebra is going to be something like, these actually equations that you're going to be working with are pretty darn easy compared to what we've been doing. But what we're doing for this lesson is that, like how we would have, 2x is equal to 10, right? We would have to solve that. We would try and find out, what x is, okay? So again, what's the, this is multiplying right here. What's the opposite of multiplying? It's dividing. So whatever we do to one side, we got to do to the other to keep it fair. This is going to cancel out, right? So then you're just left with x. And then what's 10 divided by 2? 10 divided by 2 is 5, right? And then we would take this back. So wherever you see an x, you would put a 5. Well, I see an x right there, so 2 times 5, does that equal 10? It does, right? So we would know that our check is correct. Okay, for this lesson, however, this is almost like they have already solved for the letter, and now you are doing the check, okay? So evaluate each expression. Evaluate means that they want you to solve it. And, oh, yuck, there's a spider, you guys. I'm sorry, get off my work, go away. Oh, there he went. Okay, he left. Sorry, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm not usually afraid of spiders, but when they're crawling on my work, then it kind of, irritates me. Okay. So I have evaluate, and an expression is this part. It's the 7 minus y, okay? And honestly, it shouldn't be an expression. It should be an equation, because an equation always has an equal sign. So I'm not exactly sure why they have the word expression there, because we are trying to find something that's equal to something, so it really should be an equation. But I'm not going to nitpick, okay? So evaluate each of one of these when y is equal to 6. So basically they're saying that wherever you see a y, you're going to replace it with a 6. Okay, now each one of these is different. This says y is equal to 4. The ones over here, you've got y is equal to 8. Y is equal to 1. So make sure that you're paying attention to that, okay? So there's 10 problems here for y is equal to 6. So now it says that wherever you see a y, you're going to put a 6. Well, 7 minus 6 would be what? 1, right? So that's all you have to do. So on your paper, you're just going to put, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, like that. And you're going to put down your correct, the answers, all right? So number 1 here would be 7 minus 6. So 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. That's what you'd write down. Then you go to number 2. Wherever you see y, you're going to put the number 6. So 6 minus 3 would be 3. 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Write it down. Now, I don't know if there's any tricky ones in here. Let's jump down to this one. So here now, wherever you see a y, you're putting a 4. Now these are going to kind of get into integers, guys. You're going to have to remember that. Okay, so now wherever we see a y, we're going to put a 4. So this y here means 4 minus 7. So if I have 4, okay, and I'm going to take away, so if I have, there we go. So if I have 4 and I'm going to take away 7 on the number line, right? Remember your number line, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm going to take away 7, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would give you -3. So now this one, these are going to kind of tie in two concepts here with your integers as well. Okay, there might be another one. If you look at y minus 9 right there, that one that says 39, 4 minus 9 would be -5, right? Because we're taking 9 away from 4, which on my number line would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which would be -5, okay? This was 0 right here. So that's -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, okay? So you got to pay attention to that. So remember your integer stuff, okay? So all you have to do then, and I want you to do a couple of these cards, okay? It'll be on your work plan what I want you to do. But make sure that you're paying attention to whatever you are, whatever the letter equals, okay? And make sure that you're paying attention to your integers, to your signs, okay? So again, this should be pretty darn easy. The hard work has already been done for you. All you have to do is do some adding and subtracting. That's it. So this is like a substitution thing. So wherever you see a y, you're going to substitute it with a 4. You're going to substitute it with a 6. Or you're going to substitute it with an 8 or a 1, okay? So again, it should be pretty easy. If you have any questions, you can always email me. Good luck.